Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. We're going to start it off with DXY on a daily time frame. As you can see, DXY right now is coming to a little bit of a resistance. I know we were looking for higher, but 104.50 is going to be putting in that doji candle, daily close, and now this other doji. And we're kind of oversold, approaching oversold conditions on RSI. So now would be a time that we need to consider that the daily might take a little bit of a pullback because it's been at this resistance for a while. So we can consolidate in the triangle formation over here and then break out later after maybe a few days of making sure that we can actually hold the 200 at 103.75. If we lose that 103.50 on a daily close, then I'll be looking for 103 at the very least as support. Losing that level, then we can have a deeper retrace if that daily open and closes. Now I see that, I don't know if you guys can see, but not this drive, but here, one drive, two drive, this is the third drive. So a pullback after the third drive makes logical sense to me. You also on the chart are making like a Quasimodo head and shoulder for a drop probably to the 21, which is like around 103 in the next few days. If that occurs, that is not going to be a detriment for the uptrend on DXY. It's just going to take time for it to consolidate and then continue higher. So that's step one I want you guys to be aware of. Next thing, I want to go to Bitcoin on a daily, because if you're getting a little bit of resistance on DXY, you should be looking for upside continuation on Bitcoin. But unfortunately, we're already finding resistance in the mid of the RSI, which is also the $28,300 resistance that we've been talking about for a while. Until we can even close above 29 with the daily open and close, we're not looking for 30 or 31. But right now, we're fighting around 28.2, 28.3. This does look indicative of a pullback into the 21 or around 27.3, and then look for sideways confirmation of support before you looking for continuation upside. If that continuation is not coming, and if we don't hold this 27.3, then you will see this 3 drives to the downside into the 200 EMA around 25,000 right now on a daily open and close. Holding that level will be great. Losing that level means lower. This head and shoulder fake out bull flag consolidation is starting to show that upside is more likely. As you can see that the 21 and the 55 EMA are trying to avoid the crossover, and that's why price came up and open and close above it, meaning this crossover is not going to occur, and we can look for continuation back up to the testing out like 31 and whatnot in the next few days. If DXY gets that pullback, we're going to get that upside, so just be aware of that moving forward. If you go to a 4-hour time frame and you see the consolidation, you've already claimed the 200 EMA. You have these other EMAs about to cross over, giving you a golden cross on a 4-hour time frame where the 21 crosses over the 200 as price action consolidates into a triangle formation here, looking for that breakout. So yes, I know we have a resistance at 28,300, but the next level is going to be around 31K, and it will come fast, so just be aware. And then if you look at your RSI, you are in bullish control zone, so you cannot be too bearish until you actually close under this level and under the 21 on price, and then you can look for this was a fake out, etc., etc., etc. Now, let's go to a daily on ETH, and then I will let you guys go. Now, keep in mind that fib time, okay? Fib time occurred, and we got that pop-up. We came tested support, and now fib time is showing you upside, okay? Every other fib time on this, let me go to a weekly. Every other fib time on this gave you upside. Here, this blue, upside. Here, this blue, week or two, upside. This one, upside. And now we're here, and we're getting a little bit of upside. So there's nothing that you need to be aware of other than the upside potential will get negated if we do not hold and open and close above this 19, hold on, what is that? 1950, because right now RSI is showing you have lower highs, even though you had a bullish drive of divergence, but this is not a high enough high, and possible you testing back into the 0.50, which is around 1750 on ETH on a daily time frame. So do keep in mind that downside possibility of testing this support before continuing up higher. And if we don't test this support and we hold this 1880 on 4-hour open and closes and go sideways, then the next path of least resistance will be testing back up into that 2150. So just be aware of that. Let me go back to a daily because we were on weekly. Daily wise, you should be looking for a test of support around 1840, 1850. Okay. If you can hold that level and go sideways, the next day will open and continue back up. This high that we have resistance at 1930, 1940 will go away in time. It will be a little level of resistance that's easily claimed. Here it is on a 4-hour time frame. You can see RSI is in bullish control zone. You are above the equilibrium of last week around 1880. As long as you're holding above 1880, looks like sideways and up back into 1940, 1950, and then you can look at 2000 and then 2150 for Ethereum. And that's basically all I have for you guys today. Keep in mind today's Memorial Day. It should be low volume, floating up. And then maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, when markets open, an hour or two in, you get that flush to the downside, okay? So be aware, be ready. If you guys have any questions or concerns, give it to me. Leave it in the comment section below. Tell me how your Memorial Day weekend is going. And then last but not least, if you could leave me a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to join me on the Discord server and trade live with me, please feel free to join us. It's in the link below of this video, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that help the channel grow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shout out to Cut Corner. Shout out to Moolah. You guys, I appreciate you guys helping me grow. All right.